I've been having this dream the past few weeks before I come up here to Tennessee. It keeps telling me if I want to fulfill my dreams of seeing a Bigfoot, I need to get deeper into the woods. What's that old saying? Follow your dreams. Well, okay then. The moment we've all been waiting for, the 2021 Squatch Out. Now I said this video was going to be uncut and uncensored, and for the most part it is. But there's some parts in there that ran way longer than my batteries would hold up, so I can't show you everything. Even the interview with me, my batteries ran out, so I didn't get to record it. But some other people did, and they're going to send it to me, and I'll get it out to you as soon as possible. So if you don't want your kiddos to hear some bad words, you might want to put the little rugrats in the other room. If you don't want the kiddos to hear some bad words, you might want to put them in the other room. There's not a whole lot of bad words in here, but every now and then somebody slips up and says something bad. You know my videos, we don't have bad words in there. Here's the video, guys. Some of it is true to fashion on me. Some of it's blurred, some of it's not. Most of it's not blurred. Some of it is blurred, and I apologize to whoever I videoed that was blurred. And I promise you later on in the video, you will get your video of you not blurred. Thanks for watching, and let's get to it. See, it records.
Calm me down.
Yeah, the second one blew it. Everybody say hi, you're on video.
Howdy from Tennessee. Well, hello there.
There's that was Scudder Kenny over there.
That was a steep trip up. Yeah, I know. It's awesome.
And here comes Mogs and Flat Rock Booger down there. Say hi, Mogs, and yeah, Flat Rock, say hi. Let me blind you.
You got us blinded, man. What the hell they were doing?
That's what they were doing. They were Bigfoot. You think they were?
Mm-hmm.
We just heard a scream, and at first me and Wayne thought it wasn't human, and then Ralph made a call, and they called us back, and you could tell it was human. It was. Oh my God. Yeah, we see them. We passed them on the way up here, and they're just.
I thought it was just out there picking. But we stopped at some girl. We also stopped at Coahuila Mountains. A good place. I don't know if you know about them, but Georgia. It's the Georgia Grand Canyon, it's Providence Canyon, and it was because of farmers' failure, and it's this huge natural landscape now. And then the Coahuila Mountains is like 8 earthen mounds that go in a semicircle, and they line up with the winter equinox and the summer solstice. And we did this museum tour, and you would go inside a burial mound. It was super cool.
So where's that
at? Blakely, Georgia. It's like 4 hours from here, but it was 2 hours north of me, so it was like a perfect halfway mark.
I saw that sign for that
the museum?
Cherry Log?
Yeah, Cherry Log Expedition Museum.
Did you go?
We went into the parking lot because it was like after they were already closed, so we just took some pictures. We're definitely gonna, go on our way out, of course.
Yeah. That's a beautiful part of the country up there.
Oh, I know.
I used to run a route up there, a pest control route.
Uh-huh.
And Blue Ridge, Cherry Log, all that's beautiful up there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like a
Blue
perfect
Ridge
valley.
is beautiful. That is.
And is this Blue Ridge the same as the Blue Ridge Mountains in North Carolina, or two different?
No, they're all
They're all
connected.
connected.
That's
Oh,
right.
wow.
They're
Yeah,
all connected.
that's awesome. We had Sparks of the Paranormal on last night on Mogion's show, and he's right at a different side of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and it would have just been awesome if we could have all congregated here.
Yeah.
Magical.
I'm trying not to shine it in your eyes.
You used it like 3 times.
Magical.
Thunder Rock Campground. There's the guys down there. Connor Flynn, Bigfoot Anon, Ralph from the Old Bear's Den, Moog from Mogion Monster, Wayne from Manimal Research. First night here, we're just up here checking things out, but tomorrow the real fun begins.
Quite a fascination.
And he still got away. Still got away. I run him over twice in the mud. Broke his back and everything. He was throwing them when he was all in the trash.
Tell me about where we are, Ralph.
It's kind of a hollow, and it's as the hill goes, we're not but maybe 2 flats on the top of the hill, but this is kind of like a low area,
Like a low area, yeah.
and typically they'll use this to run game through it when they chase after them and
Them other 2
get a
guys.
meal. And a lot of people say, well, go to the top of the mountain and call. No, they don't go to the top of the mountain. If they can traverse the side of the mountain, that's where they'd rather be, because that's where most of the game animals are.
So, deer population is pretty good out here too?
As far as I know, it is. I checked in the numbers.
Imagine
And,
killer out here.
Man, you said black bears are up here, right?
Yeah, they're. I'm not sure about nowadays, but I know in the past it was a black bear preserve, and also a lot of wild hog. A lot of wild hog up here.
How about mountain lions?
I've never heard of any.
Well,
Did you tell where we are?
Yeah.
You know, the Big Frog Mountain.
let me ask you.
Oh, it's Big Frog Mountain. I just said Thunder Rock Campground.
This is Big Frog Mountain.
Big
in,
Frog Mountain.
Southeast Tennessee, Copper Hill, Tennessee.
Well, let me ask y'all something. Does deer and Sasquatch stay in the same area?
I
Yeah,
think
deer will stay in the same area as the Sasquatch.
Yeah, I
The
know
only time
deer
the deer will vacate it is
Did you mean bear?
Yeah, bear. So I said bear.
Oh, they said deer.
I thought it said deer.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah?
You mean
they'll
bear?
populate the same area.
Bear, okay. Because the only reason why, because we got them all over our place. There ain't been a bear in that area in over 10 years.
That's because they've been hunted out.
And where are you at, Flat Rock?
Evergreen, Alabama.
Okay. Because I'm videoing, I need
Yes, sir. I think.
just telling everybody.
The reason I say that is because where we typically bear hunt back home, there are Bigfoot in there. And they're not just one or two. There's 4 or 5 different clans that are in there, and the clans usually number 4.
Yeah, I remember when
How big of a piece of property?
Mo said how big a property if you didn't hear him.
70,000 acres.
That's big.
Is that where you heard that call when I was on your show? When we heard that call that come from that area?
No, that was right there at my house.
I'm on his show with him like this, and all of a sudden you hear a holler on it while he's sitting there talking to me.
Yeah, we had a coyote shortly thereafter. You heard a coyote start to yip, and it cut off halfway through it. So something killed the coyote.
Yep. I got that on recording, even the hit, where he hits it. Either hits it or slams it into a tree. He done one of them, but you could hear it. Whap!
Funny thing is, you know, they don't cross my property. I only own an acre of ground there, but they will not, they walk around it. They don't come over on the back.
Is there any houses close to yours?
I got a house, if you're facing my front door, I got a house to the left of me, $450,000 home. And then there's a house off the right side of my house, and his is around 200,000, something like that, $250,000 home.
And you said yours was $1.3 million, right?
I wish. If it was that much, I would have done retired. Man.
All proceeds from YouTube.com.
We know how much money truck drivers make.
Yeah. But yeah, there's houses all the way up around me, but
So where's the 70,000 acres? That right across from
no,
you?
that's where we go bear hunting. It's up on the north, kind of the southeastern side of Charleston, West Virginia.
And you bear hunt?
Oh yeah.
Nice. That's why I call you Old Bear. That's how you got the
No,
name.
that wasn't how I got my name. My first wife, we were watching a Sissy Spacek movie, and it was Coal Miner's Daughter.
Gold miner.
Low rhythm
And ever since when we started dating, I always get frustrated or angry or whatever, and I would growl. And when that movie came on, it got to the part where she says, "Dude, stop that growling, you sound like an old bear."
There it is.
That's how I got it.
Oh, I'll be doggone.
Right on. It's a good story.
Yep. I remember that part of that movie.
It kind of stuck with me. I've had that CB handle since then, and
My CB was Saddle Tramp and his was Singer because he's a singer, so they call him Singer.
Mine was, "You little son of a bitch," till I was about. My mom always called me. I didn't know. Short answer.
didn't know any better. Huh?
There you had it first time, huh?
My wife gave me the name Squatching Cowboy because me and him used to go all the time. She said, why don't y'all just videotape y'all going out camping if you're going to start looking for Bigfoot? Because we camp. I mean, for 30-something years, we've been camping together. And somebody asked me the other day, hey, did you ever hear anything when me and Ken was camping? I'm like, I really didn't pay no attention. We was just out there having fun, you know? Never did pay no attention to
What's
it.
your nickname? Singer?
Singer.
That was my CB handle back in the day.
S.A. It's like, he's just a country singer. And so I said, okay. And she goes, oh, the Squatching Cowboy. I said, that's it, Squatching Cowboy.
It works, man. It definitely has a ring to it. I like waking
except
up
for
every morning and seeing you hustling on all the Facebook groups, you know,
I like
posting
when
your
I like
videos.
when in your intro when you walked up and you pulled a sign out of the fire.
oh yeah, the Squatching Cowboy thing, yeah. I mean, if you're out Bigfoot, why can't you have fun doing it?
That's right.
You know?
What happened to the footage where I tried to land the drone on the sign or take off from it?
It kept blowing I had a piece of paper out there that said Squatching Cowboy, and he had the drone coming down going to videotape it, and every time he got real close to it, it'd blow the paper away.
I didn't think of that until I got too close, yeah.
But
Shots.
my wife wanted to come out here this time, but she had to work, and bless her heart, and I love her to death, and sorry you couldn't come, but maybe next time. I think next time, like I said, I got to go to Burkesville, Texas.
We want to take both the...
And then we're all going up to Oklahoma, and we're going to go back up in Oklahoma for about 4 days, maybe 5 days, whatever.
Meet Mountain.
Yeah, close to, you know where Three Sticks is?
I've heard it.
It's right down the street from, let me get this right, or Keith Bethel will be messaging me. Honubby. It's spelled Honobia, but he says it's Honubby.
Now, where is Area X?
By Honobia? Honubia? Yeah.
Ain't that close to the military base over there?
I don't know where the military base is. Somebody asked me that before. But yeah, it's by Area X. That's what made Honobia famous, was Area X. Honubby.
The reason I say that's also my son graduated from at that military base.
Yeah, we're gonna go up there, but we're gonna wait till it gets cold. When we go up to our buddy's house, Keith's house, we usually go the day after Christmas. Because everybody's at home, they're gonna get their presents.
Yeah, he was actually, I was hoping he was going to come, but he's filming something tomorrow, or else he wouldn't. Couldn't make it, or else he would have. And that just rang a bell that we were talking about that. But yeah, he was very excited. I'm actually going to be in a documentary with him in Pensacola. Yeah, it's
Who was that?
Crazy. Stacy Brown.
Oh,
yeah.
Stacy Brown.
Yeah, he was supposed to come here, but he has a big filming project tomorrow.
Yeah, I heard him say it the other day. He was talking about.
Just set me up with him, man.
Yeah, I told him to message you, but
he's wanting to hit my property.
Yeah,
He wants to come on my show. He mentioned it.
we had him on our Horror Talk show, and then me and Tristan, we've been hiking right in his, Operation X, where he recorded that thermal footage, and that's where I did a back cam video just a couple days ago, and Matt Moneymaker posted it. Of course, he was kind of picking it apart, but where he actually said there's creeks and a bunch of encounters, I actually got on GoPro one wading through a creek, and it's tons of material and crazy stuff over there. Before I was on your show, so probably like 4 or 5 months ago, and that was probably one of the more scarier times I've had this year. But over at Torreya, there's a huge loop, and then there's Torreya Challenge, and Donnie Miller had a face-to-face encounter there like 3 weeks ago. So we've been hiking there a couple times a week and trying to do what we can. And I recently casted a squatch cat, or we call it the caveman. Some people are picking it apart. They say it's not wide enough to be a skunk ape, but it was deep in a cave, and there was only one footprint, and it was truly magical. And we returned the next day.
Footprint.
Yep, and that happens many other times. And there's water down there, so they could have easily, dove into the water, or the water could have wiped out the other ones, or they used their exoskeleton to just be super lightweight, But
is that the same area as Stacy Brown got his footage?
Yeah. Stacy Brown is right on the Apalachicola River, and then my footprint was on the Chipola River, but they all connect and converge. And then right there is the Garden of Eden Trail, where I wrote about it in my first book. 27 of the 28 trees in the Bible are at that trail.
How did it go to 27? Last time you said it was 26.
No, 27 and 28. I try to always remain consistent. But gopher wood is also known as Torreya, and the only type of that kind of Torreya, the only place it grows in the whole world is right there, and that's what Noah used to build the ark.
I'd like to get me some of that gopher wood.
Yeah, it's the lightest and strongest wood in the world. It's very cool. We meditate right by one of the trees, and we've had strange occurrences. And Tristan records all the audio when we go, and then I record with the GoPro. And then we've also had strange baby cries and weird mimics out there, and of course like weird owl hoots that, some of them are owls and some of them I think are the wild man. And I think even owls, seeing them is a magnificent thing, because many Native Americans believe that they're reincarnated fallen brothers become back as owls. But then there's a bunch of missing 401 stuff with owls too. So
are you thinking that there's something other than Bigfoot out there?
Definitely. Dogman, fairies, gremlins, there's shadow beings, there's things that can really just suck us into lands and realms that really just don't exist. And it's all vibrations and frequencies. We're particle form, and they can tap into the waveform. Protons, neutrons, electrons, and they just don't have the distractions we do. We've eaten bad food, and we're soaked in by, Wi-Fi, and then just inside our head all the distractions that disconnect us from the world. They don't have all that, so they spend all their time in the woods, and even after 10 minutes you feel a little closer to the woods, so let alone 10 generations. They're one with Mother Earth.
All right, go ahead.
Oh!
「
Oh!
「
Oh!
Good.
Biggest one I've seen so far over at the house is 10 foot. I got him on 52. My mom and her friend.
I am recording. Well, good morning. That was a very interesting first night. As you see, my air mattress leaked. I look like a taco. Kenny's still asleep. Campsite here is right across from the river. It's made for some good sleeping, but also the highway's on the other side of the river. You can hear the cars going by. It wasn't so bad last night. Got a little bit cooler than I thought it was going to get. Put my hoodie on, some warm-ups. Today's gonna be a good day. Let's go see what's about to happen. Take y'all down here and look at this. That's how far we are from the river. Well, this is what campsite looks like when you come in at night. Let's go see what these are doing. Your arm getting tired yet?
Nope. You were a little bit taller.
Right there, probably. That way it's over the top of the truck.
What? Okay.
Well, we was driving down this back road here. It said road closed. We've been down here 10 miles. I see this little old creek over here. Kind of muddy around here, so I'm gonna just look around over here and see if I can change tracks real quick. It is Labor Day weekend, which means there's other people beside us camping down here. So there is tons of people down here. and people are just everywhere. I just don't see a Bigfoot hanging around down here. There's people on motorcycles, four-wheel drives. But we're gonna see what we can do. This is Saturday, the 5th of September. No, I don't see no tracks or nothing around here. Huh? Yeah. Go ahead.
Somebody's got to be a park host or somebody to.
Oh, I better. That was not a tree knock, that was me. Just seen this little mud hole here. So I come, let's see if there's any traction on this big old spot here. It's the water. Like something's knocking on that tree. As usual, if y'all see anything, give me a timestamp and a comment down below the video. Because sometimes I can't see things.
Uncut.
Uncensored. Ooh, that should be funny.
Go ahead.
My name's Daryl Owen. I am with NCBPRA and Manimal Research. This is my truck. His name is Bruce, named after Jaws. Gray. This is my Bigfoot vehicle.
This is awesome. Who did this for you?
My wife did that for me, sir.
What?
My wife did that for me.
Is it painted?
No, it's a wrap.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
I like that. That's a lot. That's cool. And I see you got a case there, but you'll show us that.
I
What
do.
you got in the case? You should have it handcuffed to your arm.
I have several cases in here. Those are called boob boxes, believe it or not.
Boob?
Boob boxes. Those are what,
See, that looks cool, that little float thing he's got. Go ahead.
Bobby Sledge, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
All right.
Big fan. But yeah, this is looking forward to tonight for all the stories. Oh really? First time out. Buenos dias.
Morning.
It is morning.
It is morning.
Ready? My name is Greg Smith. I'm from Chickamauga, Georgia, right there at the base of Lookout Mountain, part of Walker County. Been doing squatching since I was a little boy. Just didn't know anyone else was really into it.
Why are you out here?
Huh?
Why are you out here?
I'm out here hopefully to have an encounter with Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever name.
Whatever name it goes by.
Personally, I think in this area it might be the Sukaloo from Cherokee folklore, which is a Bigfoot creature from folklore.
I've heard that. I think it was from Connor too.
Have you seen one or had an experience?
Yeah, I've had a last year. What's this year, babe? February. Back in February, we went down to Helen, Georgia. It was supposed to be another big group, but everyone else had to either work or had something happen, so it was just me and my girlfriend, who's camera shy.
Yeah.
But we had a class 8
You need to get over that. If he has a channel, you need to get over that.
Well, she's gonna be behind the camera.
Oh, she's gonna be running to that.
Yeah.
Every now and then you gotta give her credit though.
I will. You'll see her on the opening of the show. But we was down in Helen, Georgia, and it was our last morning. The night before I played Cherokee party music, with drums and everything.
Yeah.
That next morning I'm cooking breakfast, and I'll be a son of a gun. That thing was right there watching me cook our breakfast.
How far away was he?
About, I'm not sure about measurements. I've never been good at that, but I have to say about from where I'm standing, probably that tannish truck over there.
Yeah. Wow.
How far would you say that is?
150.
100 yards, 125 yards
125
maybe?
yards, but it was
150.
across the river from us, where the ridge is. And I couldn't get up that ridge. I tried.
How tall you think he was?
Oh, I'd have to say every bit of 10 foot.
And what color hair?
Kind of a darkish brown, almost black. Kind of like that almost.
Yeah. And what did he do when you seen him?
He just watched us cook breakfast, and me being who I am, I went up, hey, come on down, I'll fix you a plate.
And what happened?
He just stood there.
How long did you see him?
He was there for the whole time I was cooking, and then as we was leaving, we got about, I'd say about 5 minutes drive from the campsite. We heard it whoop at us, and then next thing we know, we're hearing all kind of whoops. Like, hey, it's all clear. Let's see where he left us.
See if he left you any bacon.
Yeah, actually, we left him some steak, we left him some marshmallows, some chocolate bars, and some graham crackers.
Just stop talking about Mogs. Here he comes.
That's pretty cool.
That's tinnitus.
But yeah, that's my story.
That's cool, man.
You're gonna pull out a guitar and sing.
That's about all I know of it.
So? Look at you right there.
Preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a going dry. Interest is up and the stock market's down, and you're only getting up if you go downtown.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you a star.
How's it going, Jeff?
You're going to have to reframe your show name into something different because this no BS business. This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing but BS going on. Ain't nothing but
Your
BS.
t-shirt just went up. Your t-shirt just went up to $1,200. I don't care if you sing the whole song or not. It's just showing what we're doing.
What is that second verse to that song?
Which one?
Country Boy Can Survive, or?
See? Didn't even get warm.
How'd it start?
What?
I did earlier and I almost remember all of that second verse. Modulate. Feel the rednecks and the redbeards. They're in their discos and honky tonks. Somewhere between raising hell and amazing grace. I know just how we feel. Gotta get out and kick up your heels.
You know the old man's in the kitchen.
That's it.
It's got my kind of music on his radio.
Okay, now what's the first? How's it kick off?
I don't. I forget how it starts then. That's the only pretty much living. That's second. Ain't it? God, we were just singing a while ago.
What I do.
I'll be back in a second. This counter for sale.
We just did it a while ago, or you just did it a while ago.
Sing this one.
This old highway's getting longer. Silver Bronx. Oh, I missed up.
That's right.
Silver Bronx. Can't recall. Lonely women in bad mood. Something all night long. And the white lines getting longer. And saddles getting cold. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Oh, I'll move up to the slate. Love me tonight, don't close your eyes.
I know you love me a long time ago. Even now in my own, you still want him, I know. But darling, this time, let your memories die. Will you hold me tonight? Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend
You get right.
Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Tell me when it's nicer than you. Right on. Hey, 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 sister, would you do what your big sister
I know you know Ronnie Mills. What's song? I'd be a legend.
Smoky Mountain Rain.
In my time. Legend in my time.
I've never even done that song.
It was a Ronnie Mills song you did real high, and you said it hurt your throat to get so high. I kept saying, do it, can you do it?
I know which song you're talking about, but it's not that and Smoky Mountain. I don't know.
It's been so long, so I just sing that.
It was all I could do. It was all I could do. Keep from crying, crying. Just keep from crying.
Well, that was all I could do. Keep from
As long as
crying.
I remember the words to it, I don't remember the chords. I don't remember the chords, I don't remember the words.
Ralph, you gonna sing a little bit?
Talking to me?
We're gonna have amateur hour.
Well, the only problem is everybody in the freaking campground will run away.
Hey, that might be a good thing though. I'm gonna turn this off a little bit.
Yes, sir. I'll go first.
Go.
All right, I'm JT, and I'm from Arkansas.
I'm Austin McCann. I'm also from Arkansas.
And they're out here visiting the Squatch-OUT.
Yes.
Let me get this blue light on. Y'all camping right here next to us?
We're camping over there.
Okay.
That's part of it.
This is our campsite. I'm representing Texas, as you can tell.
Yes, sir.
I've been to Texas. We went to Texas.
Y'all make sure that y'all go to YouTube. Next Saturday, I'm going to try to have this video on, and y'all be on.
I'll make sure I do that when I
Did you tell them what video? Oh, you already interviewed them?
Yeah.
I missed it all. Shit. Okay.
Go.
Frank Morris, and I'm from Arkansas.
Tell us about yourself, Frank.
How old are you?
I'm 15 and I like to go running in the woods and stuff, hiking, camping.
And you're here visiting the
whitewater rafting.
Squatch-OUT.
Have you ever seen a Bigfoot and all that hiking?
No.
Have you ever thought about it?
I tried going Bigfoot hunting.
You tried?
There you go.
Get into it, man. It's fun. It's when you go camping like y'all are doing now. Just think when you walk around the woods, it's like, hey, now I might want to look for a Bigfoot.
Yeah, I tried to go a whole lot of paranormal hunting and stuff.
Paranormal hunting?
To start.
That's what I like to do.
Yeah, you need to get with what's his name?
What's them over there? There's a lot of paranormal guys out here too.
Yeah.
You want on there too?
Where?
Right here. Get right there.
Come on, we got a YouTube
Get
channel.
up there. Come on.
YouTube.
I want y'all to get up here and tell me your name and where you're from. Back up a little bit. Right there. Right there. Name and where you're from.
I'm Jesse Morris and I'm from Arkansas.
And what are you doing out here?
We're white river rafting.
All right, that's cool.
We're at in Arkansas.
Hensley, Arkansas.
I got some friends in Benton.
Where is Hensley?
Close to Hot Springs.
I don't know, but I think we're from Sheridan.
Okay. Is that close to Little Rock?
Yeah.
You believe in Bigfoot?
We went to Arizona.
Somewhat. That's better than not.
Possibility, yeah.
That's better than saying no, Bigfoot don't exist.
Right.
I've never seen one. I've been doing this for about 2.5 years, 2 years. We've never seen one, but we've come pretty close, man.
We're gonna look.
Thanks for coming over, man.
You're welcome.
Go.
Hi, my name's Kenzie. I'm from Benton, Arkansas.
I'm here visiting the Squatch-OUT. The Squatch-OUT.
Do you know what kind of snake this is?
It's a snake. It's a rubber snake.
Thank you very much.
Whenever we get done eating, y'all gather up over here around the fire and we'll tell Bigfoot experiences that you have.
Okay.
And we'll answer questions if you got them. Don't ask me all the questions. At least ask Joe one or two. Come on. I know he's confused.
Hi Christy, hi Sharon guys.
Say it again.
Careful. Love you Sharon. Love you Christy.
What you doing, Joe? You got the battery in there? And
Nice move, by the way.
Do you have the SD card?
I don't have no SD card. I'm just faking it.
Oh, okay.
Colorado. Georgia. All right.
Georgia too.
Say hi, y'all.
Hi, y'all.
Hi, Mom.
Let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready.
Alright.
Let me know when
Say
you're
hi.
ready. Hey. Let me know when
Hello, Mr. Joe.
You got to say your name and where you're
We're
from.
going to be celebrities now.
Earl from Mississippi.
We're going to be celebrities now on Joe.
Celebrities.
I can't. Oh, well, I would be.
Now say, now talk.
I'm originally from Northeast Georgia, but I'm over in upstate South Carolina, not far from where I come up. This is all my neck of the woods over here too in Tennessee.
What's your name? What group are you affiliated
I am Manimal Research, and my name is Kenneth Roper.
All righty.
And we are Manimal.
And you're going to be out here till Monday?
Yep, till
All
Monday.
right.
And maybe then some.
There's a group of hoodlums over there.
Yeah, it appears to be. And you know, the kind of schedule we got for tomorrow. And that's what I'm going to do. And then after that, if you want to stand up or speak up about an experience you have with Bigfoot, you have an account with Bigfoot, I don't care if it's aggressive or unaggressive, stand up and give your account of Bigfoot. If you got questions, feel free to ask, and one of us will do our best to answer your question. Just do me a favor, let Joe answer a question or two. He's the babe in the woods right now, so we're trying to break him in the hard way.
The bait in the woods.
You
heard it that way though.
Who let that secret out?
When it's Joe's in the woods,
I came in, man. I'm the bait.
when Joe's in the woods with us, my biggest fear is that a female come up and grab him
They'll have the bait.
because he is kind of tall. And he is a little bit cute to Bigfoot. Maybe not to us, but to Bigfoot. Right. I didn't want to say it that way, but you know, you deal with what you got.
Take one for the team.
I'm more worried about Turner than But guys, this is what we got everybody to come for. It wasn't to come and go Bigfoot, it was to come and meet all of y'all. It had nothing to do with us.
Forest of the woods, monster in the woods. Monster in the forest.
Hey, man.
Forest of monsters.
Hey, step up here now. Hey, get up here and ask me questions, man. That's why we're doing this. Come on.
Ask the question. Ask the question.
Let me give you the question.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Can Bigfoot climb trees?
Bigfoot can climb a tree
Like a
just as
monkey.
Excuse me. We're a cup fat. We have cup fat? Yeah.
It's very serious. The simple fact is, their feet are this big, and they break in the middle. They wrap their feet around the tree on both sides, and they got super strength in their arms and their upper body. They grab a hold of the tree and pull themselves up, and they go up faster than you.
I knew it was the combination, you wouldn't be sure.
And when they're on 2 feet, running through the woods, They're a lot faster than you.
Look
They
at
drop
yours
to
color,
all
mine's
fours.
black and white.
There's twice
This battery's gonna go. I get fresh batteries.
And
You
they
got
got
four
like
legs of,
a spider too. Like all 4 legs up there.
Yeah, they look like, when they're down on all fours, they do look like a granddaddy long leg.
Sorry.
And it's a scary fight. I've been charged a few times. So if you got questions, feel free to come and ask.
This is the spot for the answer.
Hey, can I say something? When you come up and ask a question, speak loud.
Yes, sir.
Don't say yes, sir.
Well, we're kind of waiting on Wayne to quit lighting up the woods down there in that end.
I guess Wayne got dusted, I guess. Hey, Barefoot done got Wayne with now.
Well, I'm not going out on a search party for him. If we hear him screaming, then I'll go in this side and grab the AR and I'll go for him.
Wayne!
The video was recording in black and white.
Is it filter on there?
We got an arm here.
See how it shows color here?
Now we don't have to
But as soon as I go to
Video, it goes to
Keep the pro gauge in the truck. You're going to pick one off more than what you got.
I know because I can
Buckshot or use a slug?
yeah, I don't know what I hit.
Rifle slug? How good are you with it? Can you place 3 in an inch?
Not in.
He means shooting.
Up close, you're fine.
Tell you got a question.
But at a distance, don't.
Are you cold?
No, good.
Yeah, I want to ask you, what got you interested, or did you have experience, life-changing, the first time it really got you going with this?
The first time I had experience?
Well, yeah, what made you become
A research.
Squatching Cowboy.
whatever you want to call it, you know?
What got me started squatching cowboy is my wife. I ain't know why.
Where I'm going with this, anyway.
What got me started into Bigfoot? The Patterson Gimlin film. And then later on, 2 years later, I think Legend of Bogger Creek came out. And after that, I put our Bigfoot on the back shelf because I got interested in girls and stuff and rodeo. I had kids and football and all the kind of sports. And now that they're grown and I'm retired, I said, why not? And Kenny right there, we've been camping for 30-something years together. And my wife said, while y'all are out camping, why don't y'all just go looking for Bigfoot? And she goes, and while you're out there, here comes Wayne, late to the party.
Howdy. There'll be a search party for you.
And she says, why don't y'all just start?
I mean, you know, you have a big disturbance encounter right off the bat and got you home.
Not really, but when we was the first time me and Kenny was in Oklahoma, we heard the footsteps, tree knocks, and Kenny was a skeptic at first. But after that night in Oklahoma, changed his mind. Because that was, I don't know if y'all heard the story, but Kenny was sitting out trail cam and heard a bunch of big heavy footsteps going out there, and it was just about sundown. And he said, man, I gotta put this trail cam up and get back to camp. And when he put the trail cam up, he heard something run through the briars and the bushes and stuff. And I went down, when he came back, I went down the logging road on a four-wheeler, on a side-by-side, got some wood. I picked up a cedar limb and broke it. And when I broke it, I heard 3 big footsteps. And Kenny never told me about his footsteps. So I hightailed it back to camp. I told Kenny what I heard. And he goes, that's funny because the footsteps I heard were up creek for me. So we think that Bigfoot was coming down the creek where I was. And when I heard the 3 footsteps, it stopped. And I had one of those little cheap mag lights. And I thought it stopped and started looking at me, so I got the heck out of there.
When we say footsteps, I can't express the sound. It is such a thud. Nothing in the world you could think could step that heavy to make a thud. Bam, bam. Like a jackhammer hitting the ground solid. It's like, what the heck? But they're the length of a step. And then I stopped and I freaked out. And then I finished putting the camera up and it was dark. And then when I started walking back and making some more noise, it took off, just crashing through brush. And I've hunted my whole life. I've grown up in the woods. I've hunted elk in Colorado. I've never heard anything bust through the thick brush like that, and just you can tell it's just tearing the crap out of the way. And then the wood knocks. I mean, I've seen wood knocks on videos and stuff. It wasn't like a little click, click, click. These were so solid. It's like somebody broke a tree this big and half green, and harder than any man could hit them. Pow, and they were spaced the exact distance apart of something leaning back and hitting. Am I wrong?
And it did it about 4 times. The key's messing with the recorder to record it. And I was listening to the knocks. It did 4 times, stopped for a few seconds, 4 more times, stopped for a few seconds, and did it 2 times. And then we heard nothing the rest of the night.
And then it got a better grip, or it listened, it hit a couple more, it stopped and got a better grip. All this was spaced just like something would be hitting a tree. And there's no way another person was anywhere within miles of this area, because we had already been all over it. We've been sitting there for 4 or 5 hours. Nobody could have driven up on a vehicle because we had been sitting there for hours. You just have to know this property. There's nobody else out there.
And we was sitting around the campfire, and everything was real quiet. So I said, I'm going to do a call and see if I can't get some coyotes to howl. And sure enough, I did the call. Coyotes started busting out. A few minutes later, we heard a call. It sounded almost like what I did. The coyotes started busting out again. And then maybe about 30 minutes later, 20, 30 minutes later, that's where we heard the tree knocks. And everything after the tree knocks went dead silent. No frogs, no bugs. We slept the rest of the night trying to figure out what it was. The next day we went out there and looked. We was trying to debunk the whole thing. And the guy that owned the land, he lived about a mile away. He has a bad hip, so he can't walk up there. There's no deer hunters up there. We went up there and looked. You know, usually deer hunters leave water bottles and trash on the, on the trail. I said usually, I didn't say all. We couldn't find anything. And we was camped around the road, so that nobody could have drove down the road and walked up there in them woods.
By road, we mean
logging roads.
They took a backhoe and put these big piles of rock across it.
So people couldn't drive up in there.
50 or 75 yards, so nobody could get in there unless you had a big four-wheel drive. These aren't like roads like these. These are logging roads up in the mountains where they used to log timber and they hunt, and specifically maintained to keep people out, you know, unless you have a four-wheel drive. You just have to know the area. There's no way anybody else was up there or got up there at 1 o'clock in the morning.
And then it went completely quiet. I'm like I say, no bugs, nothing the rest of the night. And that was what really freaked us out, because we'd heard nothing the rest of the night. And I went out there, I couldn't find a stick I was going to answer it. I got a couple of rocks and banged together. And you know, usually if somebody's hoaxing you, like we did last night, if they're hoaxing you, they're going to holler back or do a tree knock or something. Yeah. Nothing.
Now this is mountains and hills and trails, and deer can't, you know how miles and miles and miles. The most off the beaten path land you can imagine.
And we stayed out there, what, 3 days, 4 days? And we didn't even cover like a quarter of that land out there. It's so vast. Nobody lives out there but Keith and his dad.
Where that sound came from, we looked the whole next day for any kind of tracks going in, any kind of ATV tracks, any kind of...
Yeah, we was trying to debunk it. We was trying to find some way else that there was something else. And it was less than 100 yards from us.